Welcome, beautiful hearts, to your reading about what you're gonna live in the first quarter of 2025. We're gonna choose three groups, as always. The group one is confrontation. The group two is gratitude. The group three is celebration. You can also pick with the crystal of the white quartz, the green aventurine, or the eye of the tiger. Take all the time you need to pick the right group, group 1, group 2, group 3. The timestamps are in the description, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome to the part of the reading where we start to interact with your spiritual guides, energies, with the oracles that are linked to energies. We're gonna choose the three groups. We already have the group 1, the group 2, and the group 3. And the oracle of the moon, that is so wise and is giving us so much information, very needed. And the group 3. The timestamps are in the description, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group 1, to your reading about what you're gonna live in the first quarter of 2025. Your significant card is a confrontation, and it is suggesting that you pick your battles wisely. It's a card of competition, it's a card of separation, it's a card of fight, and it's a card for some of you of conflict. Here from the Alliance of Hearts, we recommend that you tend to live more in the conscience and the heart-based conscience. But the living in a heart-based conscience is not to take anything from the people that can harm you. So it's not really like that. You can learn more about it in the Patreon that we have, but it's related to learn on how to love you and other people. Sometimes you need to put limits on other people so you can live with your heart, and that's okay. But it's also good not to get into a mode of intense fighting with other people, because that's not making you happy. So it's good to have a distance, a balance, so you learn how to be in that confrontation. You can be in a confrontation without that confrontation harming you. How do you do that? You do that by letting go, learning to let go, learning to keep your space, learning to defend your space when it's needed, and learning when not to fight for your space when it's not really necessary. Sometimes the indifference can play a very important role in your life. Instead of fighting and arguing with people and showing that you are better than them, That's the journey of learning to love yourself and other people. But even for the people that you let go, or the circumstances that you put limits on so you are not damaged, even in those circumstances, it's good to convert any conflict in an act of love. Because even if we are in confrontation with people, we can love them. There's always room for learning to love. And the concept of separation is not really a great conscience, although it's playing its role here on earth. But if you are able to live with a heart-based conscience, you will learn how to deal with those conflicts, and you will learn how to live with that confrontation with other people. And even in the case that you let go or you have some conflict with them, you can love them, because any conflict you may have is based on their mind and your mind. When dealing with the divine tree and when dealing with your divine part, when dealing with your spiritual part, there's no conflicts. Because at that level, we are all one. What happens is that people here on earth need to have different experiences. And by living those experiences, that can damage us in some way. The archetypes are telling you sensuality. In the light, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. In the shadow is saying inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. The oracle of the moon is telling you the mask. The mask related to confrontation, to the conscious separation. This is telling us about the ego. Also, it's telling us about the self. There's a difference between the self and the ego, but most of the time the ego is gonna try to defend itself, fighting with other people or arguing or having some physical action. So the energies here are pretty related to the ego and defending your space. So as we were saying previously, it's good that you learn to love yourself and others, so you are able to defend your space without conflict, converting any conflict in an act of love. Even if you need to let them go and not having contact, because that's not good for your life. So this is a message of awareness. It's a message of consciousness. It's a message of seeing the light. And it's a message of dissolving your ego and dissolving and evolving from your ego to a better conscience. Let's see what the tea leaves has to tell you for this quarter, the first quarter of 2025. You have the Dark Woman, you have the Lighting, and then you have the Great Good Fortune, you have also that aches of conflict and separation that is everywhere in the reading. You have the mountain. And you have the divinely guided journey. So your guides are with you. They are with you in order to teach you how to deal with that confrontation, how to pick your battles wisely, and how to define the level of fight in each battle. Because for some battles you do not need to fight, but for others, in order to defend yourself, you may need to. The lighting is telling you to see the light, to be connected with the light the most you can, because you're gonna be climbing a mountain and it's not gonna be easy. With the Dark Woman, the reading is suggesting as well that you need to be connected with the feminine energy, feminine and feminine. The feminine energy of creativity, the feminine energy of warmth, of tenderness, of kindness. The feminine energy of converting any conflict into an act of love. That energy is gonna be very, very important in your journey in this quarter, in the beginning of 2025. Now we're gonna see how the tarot messages driving for you. I let you know that if the reading is resonating with you, you let me know in the comment section. That way I know how much value I provide to you with these readings. Your significant card for the tarot is the Ten of Wands. It's a card of being very stressed out, very as stressed out as you are in a battle. That the reading is telling us about confrontation, battles, all the time. You also have the Knight of Swords, which is telling you about being on a mission, being determined to do something. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Page of Swords with that knowledge, research, and learning. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles with the productivity, the hard work, the fighting hard for what you want. You have the Two of Wands with planning and checking on possibilities, because the universe loves the possibilities. You also have the traveling, the journey of learning to love. You have your ego. This card in the Center Tarot is very related to the ego. So it's a journey of learning to love and dissolving your ego and learning to live that way. And you also have receptivity. You have the morality that is linked more to the defining limits, direct communication. So sometimes with direct communication and stating clearly what you want and what you don't want, it helps a lot in evading conflicts, in preventing conflicts. So this card is telling you to learn to do that, but it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time because learning to do that, putting limits, have a good communication on what you are accepting and what you are not, is a good medicine against those fights and conflicts, because sometimes we just get into those conflicts because we didn't drive up those lines at the right time. In the center of the board is telling how stressed out you are with your ego and with that fighting. I'm really sorry. It's overwhelming. In the back of the deck, you have the healing. So nice. I'm really happy. So your spiritual team, your spiritual guides will help you in that journey of healing your heart, and healing and helping you to dissolve your ego and evolve from that. And the message is also that it's important for you to learn the importance of your heart, of your emotions, and that not everything is material. Because the ego always tries to fight for material things. There's gonna be some learning with the Page of Swords here. It's learning to receive from the universe, as you see here. The universe needs and tries to teach you, maybe through persons you meet, so it's important that you observe, because the universe is trying to teach you how to live with your heart, how to make that journey of the Knight of Swords. Hey, I'm on a journey, I'm gonna make it. And this traveling. You see the similar energy with these Two of Pentacles, who's trying to live in the moment with whatever he's got in a nice way. Two and two. So the duality is important. You need to overcome the duality. Our mind is always connected to that duality, and it's important for you to overcome that duality, to learn from your divine triumph, from your higher self, because the journey you are in, you see the angel here, you are divinely guided. They are with you. They are teaching you. They are beside you. And they want to let you know how to make that journey, because that's the journey of the universe. Love is the only thing that exists in the universe. And spiritual guides are always trying to heal us and to teach us in the hard journey. So that's what they are trying to do with you. This has been your reading. I hope you like it. If you like it, click on the like button, share the video with your friends and loved ones in case they are in similar journey with this one, and you with this need to control the environment and this need for healing. Subscribe to the channel, that way our energies are connected and it's easier for me to connect with your energies and see clearer your solutions. And thank you so much for watching the video, and let the light, the love and the peace be with you. Welcome, group 2, to your reading on Gonna be your life in the first quarter of 2025. Your significant card is this gratitude, this beautiful card. Be grateful for all you have. It's so important to show that gratitude. Generally, most of the time we just focus on what's not working, on our problems, on what we're trying to achieve, on our obstacles. But sometimes we are not aware, we are not having that conscious of how much value we provide to other people, how much important is to be there for them, how important is to live with our heart, and how much value we provide with our hearts. When we live with our hearts, it's easier for us to be connected with this gratitude. When we live by our minds, we are connected more into the thinking, into the ego, into the what we don't have. But when you live through the heart and you learn to do it, and you learn to meditate often, I do, and most people I talk to, they also do. They have parts of the meditation to be grateful and to show appreciation to the universe, to show appreciation to the source, to show appreciation to God, to be thankful for all we have, no matter how difficult things are here on earth for us sometimes. So see, this is a card to remind you and to let you know that this quarter, the beginning of 2025, needs to be related to family, to love and gratitude, and it will be like that. We're gonna see the rest of the cards on the messages that they have for you. The archetypes is telling you gambler. In the light is the willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. In the shadow is relying on luck rather than hard work. And the oracle of the moon is telling you impulse. The impulse is pretty much related to intuition. So the energies are connected to intuition, to being connected with your intuition, and through that intuition be grateful to the universe for everything related to your intuition, like creativity and anything that in your life that maybe you are not seeing, because sometimes we don't see things with our mind, with this blindness. Sometimes we are blind with our mind. We might get into a negative state and we think our reality is negative because we just see it that way, because our mind is always connected only to perceptions. So that's a big part of it. So it's a message of evolving from your mind, of being thankful for your spiritual side, for being thankful for that divine dream that we are talking about here in the channel, that our spiritual world has three parts. One is the spirit, which is this one on top. Another one is the soul, that is that heart. And the third one is the mental energy, the mental energy that is connected with the higher self, is connected with our intuition. So that intuition is making you see as this person. And the intuition is generally connected to the impulse. When you are impulsive and you don't know why, but you had that impulse to do something, that something probably is related to your divine triune telling you some reality that your mind doesn't understand. Because when you are in impulse mode, you are not controlling. You are not controlling your life because the universe is controlling it. So that's the journey, to be grateful to the universe. To be grateful for having the intuition. So the most important thing in this quarter, in the beginning of 2025, is your intuition. Love your intuition. Connect with your intuition. Always listen to your intuition and don't listen too much to your mind. Maybe your mind is telling you that that's crazy. So the advice from your guides is that you follow your intuition. Let's see what the tea leaves have to tell you. You have the hand, you have the tankard, the input, you have the firecracker, you have the heart, excitement, so you're gonna, in the beginning of 2025, it's gonna be really, really important in terms of excitement and enjoying the moment, having really good times with people and with yourself, just enjoying some special moments of celebration. There's gonna be some danger that you're gonna need a hand of some friend that can help you out, because there's gonna be some dangers in your environment, in other people that might harm you, talking bad about you or some other way, and that's gonna be very, very important. Now we're gonna see the tarot, which messages they have for you. I take the chance to remind you that if the reading is resonating with you, you let me know in the comment section. Let's see the significant card for the tarot, which is the King of Cups, which is telling us about healing. It's telling us about, you have the Emperor, wow, these incredible cards, actually, what a mix of cards, so special. And the back of the deck, the moon. There's many things hidden, but that you need to be aware of. Sorry. Let's put this way. You have many resources and you can act in many different ways to make so many actions around you and make so many things a reality. There's many things hidden, as we were saying, because you need to be connected with your spiritual side, with your divine triumph, with your intuition. The Ten of Cups is always also telling us about living with a heart, living with that heart-based conscience that you're gonna need. In the center of the board, you have the King of Cups, which is telling us about emotional balance, about the balance in all senses. You also have the King of Wands, of being a leader. You see, you have the Ten of Cups repeated. So it's gonna be gratitude. There's gonna be a great emotional time for you. It's lots of great emotions. It's gonna be really important. Also, Beyond Illusion is telling us about the intuition, the third eye. This is pretty much linked to the intuition. In the back of the deck, you have the Six of Wands, the of Cups. Which intention, you have the Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups repeated. The control is telling us that you need to be connected with that impulse and not being tempted to trying to control your life and everything related to your life and your environment and everything. You're gonna have to learn to live with your divine triumph, to learn to live with your spiritual side in this skill development, to learn to be connected with those energies that are gonna bring you that temperance that you need. It's a quarter of balance and great emotions, happiness. We see still here the excitement. You're gonna have events of great excitement in your life. And look at this, you have the Emperor and also the Leader. So you got to be a leader in that spiritual awareness that is gonna bring you so much happiness, but it's a side of you, for some of you, that is hidden from other people. And that spiritual side is completing you a lot. It's completing you a lot. It's also making you to have many different resources at your hand that you can use. And that's gonna be really important in that journey. So trust your intuition. Your intuition is taking you to the Creator. For some of you, you might be related to being an entrepreneur and trying to bootstrap some project and some creativity of yours. And because you have the creator and the emperor. Or some creation you got in terms of content or anything like that. And that's is gonna bring you so much happiness. So I will say for some of you that entrepreneurial activities are gonna provide you a lot of balance and happiness, and also to do it in alliance with the spiritual awareness and journey. And you're gonna be feeling so thankful for, we didn't talk much about this heart. Yeah, you're gonna be feeling, you have the heart, you have the 10 of cups repeated, the dream. It's gonna be a really magical quarter for you. You're gonna be thankful for all the blessings you got, and you're gonna be feel completed and like a magician, living like the magician all the time in your life. So I'm really happy for you for this quarter. This has been your reading. I hope you like it. If you like it, click on the like button. Share this video with your friends and loved ones in case they are on a similar journey. And subscribe to the channel. That way our energies are connected and it's easier for me to connect with your energies and try to come up with solutions or mini guides for your life. Thank you so much for watching the video, and let the love, the peace, and the light be with you. Welcome Group 3 to your reading about how's gonna be your life in 2025. Your significant card is celebration. Let go and have fun on this beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous card. So, where beauty and creativity and intuition and exuberance is showing off. So it's gonna be a quarter, we're gonna see later the rest of the cards, but so far it's gonna be a quarter of celebration and enjoying the moment. And pretty much related to also to Group 2 on that celebration, on that it was centered more in intuition. So if you are drawn to Group 2, it's a good time for you to check it out. So it's a time for celebration. Some of you have so much to celebrate because, or will have so much to celebrate because you're gonna get to some great milestone, something you wanted to happen for some time that is gonna happen in this quarter, and that's gonna be important for you. And for others, it's gonna show off some gratitude for life, where you're gonna be able to appreciate the important things in life related to enjoying your friends and having fun with the people you love. The archetypes is telling you advocate. In the light, it's telling you inspiration to put compassion into action. In the shadow, it's embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. And the moon is telling you recharge. So the celebration is gonna be important also on that connection with people that we were talking about, that showing empathy for people, showing love for people, the people you love. And being with people is gonna charge you up. with this recharge. So it's gonna be a quarter of the Three of Cups, which is telling us about meeting with people, enjoying the moment with the people you adore, and that's gonna be really important in your quarter. In this beginning of 2025, it's gonna be exciting beginning of the year. Let's see on the tea list which messages they have for you. You have celebration that also came up in the group 2. Celebration. These ones to pop up. There's gonna be there were some conflicts in the past. You're gonna be connected also to great passion. I'm really happy for that. So there's gonna be passion and with fire, lots of passion. For some of you, you can be passionate in love with somebody, and that's gonna happen this quarter. It's gonna make you really, really happy. Enjoying the moment. You're gonna be celebrating. For some of you, you might be lacking something in your life. Maybe this person you're gonna meet that's gonna be showing this. You're gonna be living in such a passionate chapter of your life. Maybe you're missing that passion in your life for some of you, and for others, you might be missing that celebration, that enjoying the moment that you're gonna have in this quarter, and that's gonna be really important. There was some conflict, some problems in the past, but now you have abundance. So this is what it's telling us. It's about that journey of now feeling much better and now enjoying everything related in your life, because there's gonna come people that's gonna help you to enjoy it and to really have a good time. And besides, it's the beginning at the end of the quarter is the beginning of spring with the nice weather coming up. So it's gonna be really nice to see the flower. So now we're gonna see the tarot, which other messages they have for you. I remind you that if the reading is resonating with you, you let me know in the comment section. Let's see the significant card in the tarot. We already got it. Your significant card is, what are the odds? The Lovers. So for some of you, this is, you see in the same column, there's gonna be a person in your life. It's gonna come somebody very strong. For those of you that are not in the couple. And for those of you that are with somebody, everything is gonna be more passionate between both of you guys. You see? Because you have the Four of Wands, which is home. So it's a dual message and the Six of Wands. It's a dual message for those that have not a partner or a couple, and for those that have a couple, your partner is gonna be the most important thing in your life. You're gonna be feeling that passion, that belonging. You have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Chariot, and in the back of the deck you have the Sun. You have the Sun in a card with the significant card of the celebration. It's gonna be amazing quarter for you. You have the adventure, the dream, you have success with the Six of Wands and Colibri, and the dream, you see the lovers, so it's pretty romantic. You're gonna be you get the message. It's gonna be a breakthrough. It's gonna be feel so happy. Really happy for you. For some of you, maybe you will go and live with somebody, and that's gonna be the adventure of going to live with somebody. You have the 10 of Pentacles with excess of abundance, the completion, and in the back of the deck you have the King of Wands with the Creator. So in the back of the deck you have the Creator and the Sun. It's saying that you're gonna see the light this quarter, creating your happiness, creating this breakthrough in the feelings, and in the public recognition of other people, of the love and the celebration you got. It's gonna be a magic quarter for you. I'm really happy. You have the world with the completion, things moving forward with success. You're gonna need some direct communication and speaking up about what you want, how you feeling, what kind of things you enjoy in life, what kind of abundance you want to have in this. For those of you that don't want to engage in romantic relationship, you want to be alone, all this is gonna be related to your friends or your family. It's gonna be so much connection and love between love in your life in all the senses. You have the Sun. You see the Creator is also having a light, so everything's gonna feel that lightful, gonna be feeling really good, and like this child going towards the light. So the light is all over in your reading, the celebration, and that's really the heart-based conscience is also all over in your reading. So I'm really happy, very happy for that. And this has been your reading. I hope you like it. I did like it. If you like it, click on the like button. Share this video with your friends and loved ones in case they're on a similar journey. And subscribe to the channel. That way our energies are connected and it's easier for me to connect with your energies. And we come up together with these little guides for your life. Thank you so much for watching the video. And let the love, the peace, and the light be with you.